Iron Man's bleeding edge armor or nanotech suit was amazing and had huge potential, but it still wasn't enough when he went face to face with Thanos. Therefore, he needs to upgrade now. And in this video, I'll explain a potential Iron Man armor that is very likely to be seen in Avengers 4, and that is Iron Man Uru Armor, better known as the Iron Destroyer. I know not all of us have read comics, so don't worry, I've got your back. What is the Iron Destroyer armor? What is Uru? And how will Iron Man get his new armor in Avengers 4? You'll get all the answers on this channel. Welcome everyone, I am AK and you're watching AK BreaksIt. If you're new, consider subscribing for all the Marvel related videos. So the new Iron Man armor theory comes from the comic Fear itself that was published in 2011. I'll try not to go deep into the story of the comic. So Odin's elder brother the Serpent is released from an underwater prison. Yes, Odin has an elder brother in the comics. His name is Skull, but also known as the Serpent. So he's freed by the daughter of Red Skull, who became Skadi, Herald of the Serpent, after she wielded Hammer of Skadi. Serpent then sends 7 divine hammers all across the earth, so the worthy ones can create his fear amongst humans by killing and destroying, as Serpent feeds on fear of humans, being a god. These hammers are then lifted by very well-known Marvel characters: the Hulk, Titania, the Juggernaut, Grey Gargoyle, the Absorbing Man, Atuma and the Thing. Odin then gets to know that Serpent is released. Well, of course, because he was the one who imprisoned him, because he was being a very cruel king, and therefore Odin became the All-Father. But instead of helping humans, he started to gather his army to be ready for his elder brother. Then Iron Man asked him to at least give them a chance to fight the Serpent's army by letting him make weapons using Odin's workshop. Odin then grants Tony Stark the access to Nidavellir or Svartalfheim, home of the dwarves, who are known for building Thor's hammer Mjolnir and many other great weapons. One of them that we saw in Infinity War, known as Eitri. So he starts to make weapons out of the Metal Uru. Now what is the Metal Uru? Actually, Uru is the metal of which Thor's hammer Mjolnir and his new weapon Stormbreaker is made up of. Very strong. Iron Man then jumps into the boiling Uru metal wearing his armor so that he can receive Odin's enchantment, making his armor mix of tech, Uru metal and Odin's magic. He also gets some weapons for his fellow Avengers. They then fight the Serpent and his army, and as per the prophecy, Thor kills the Serpent at the cost of his own life. This was the comic book version of how Iron Man gets the Iron Destroyer armor. Now how will Iron Man get the new armor in Avengers 4? Though the bleeding edge armor was absolutely amazing, with blasters, rocket thrusters and regenerating if destroyed. It was without any doubt the strongest of all of his previous armors that we have seen so far in MCU. But it still wasn't enough for Thanos. It could only get a drop of blood after trying everything. And as we know, Tony Stark is a mechanic.
You're a mechanic, right?
Right.
You said so.
Yes, I did.
He finds his way out by building something great, as he made Ultron as he realized that their world is in danger, and then he also tried to give finishing touch to Vision. Now there are 2 possibilities of how he can upgrade to the Iron Destroyer armor, made of the Metal Uru. Iron Man along with Thor will go to Nidavellir hoping that Eitri survived the snap. Even if not, I think Iron Man is capable enough to make the dying star walk again and construct a new armor. Whereas the rest of the Avengers, as we know Captain America and Black Widow will be playing a huge role, can go back in time in order to collect the Infinity Stones before they fall into Thanos' hands. While Tony can craft his new armor in a possible manner that it can hold all the Infinity Stones together, because that is the best way to use Infinity Stones, as when they were distributed among different Avengers, they were unable to stop Thanos. And also, not all the Avengers can hold the Infinity Stones and use them with their bare hands. So half of the Avengers can stay in the present, constructing new weapons, helping the world out, repairing themselves, while the others travel back in time or maybe in an alternate reality to change some incidents to avoid the future danger. Possibility number 2. Tony Stark along with Captain America, Thor and some other Avengers go to an alternate reality or maybe back in time, where Nidavellir is still intact, and with the help of the dwarves, he can forge a new armor which can wield the Infinity Stones, whereas the other Avengers can work collectively to keep the Infinity Stones away from Thanos by the time the new armor is forged. And then they can come back to the current reality and undo everything that happened after the snap. I'm not saying these are the only two possibilities, but these two were the first one to strike my mind. This was my take on the new armor and how he will get to it. What is your opinion on the new Iron Destroyer armor and the way he'll get to it? Don't forget to share it in the comments. Make sure to mention your new Iron Man armor theory and let me know if there is another Iron Man armor that you would like to see in Avengers 4. I hope you guys found this video interesting. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for a lot more videos. Till the next time, thanks for watching. See you soon.